Welcome to Spedding Research Solutions. The company is dedicated to finding solutions for main society and health problems worldwide. Okay, I'll introduce myself first. Michael Spedding, a pharmacologist with much experience in also medicinal chemistry and drug discovery and development. And I've been listed, sorry to say this, I'm being modest, but I'll say it. So I've been listed in the Thomson World List of most influential scientists for the last few years. And also, I've been able to use management skills to build new research centres in short periods of time and on budget, and recruit good scientists. And also, I appeared to be good young. Consequently, I've been in the top level research committees of 3 different pharmaceutical companies for over 30 years. So I've been able to see every way drugs can either fail or go ahead, and some big lessons learned there. And also been able to put from teams that I've been involved with 11 drugs into the clinic, and some I've been responsible for up to phase 3. So I wanted to put that knowledge to new ways forward in key areas where the pharmaceutical industry is struggling, and also even where society is struggling to provide healthcare. So how do we do that? Okay, we've got a different approach. What I try and do is to find really outstanding scientists anywhere in the world who've never worked together with the other scientists we're going to create a project around. That means that produce a clear potential solution to a major problem, do the exploratory work, get funding, get the answers, and then push it as far as we can, and then divest and do other projects. And obviously that means having a big portfolio all the time of things that can work or not work. So one of the ways also that I can bring to the party is the fact I'm Secretary General of the International Union of Pharmacology. And this is world healthcare, worldwide, open research and discovery and development with teaching of pharmacology and in clinical and preclinical worldwide. So we're addressing some very major issues. At present, we've got a major program on motor neuron disease, whereby we've got scientists working in conjunction with us in Alliance in Strasbourg, Oxford and Cork. And we've got some quite new ways forward for this disastrous disease. And thanks also, we've had some funding from Servier, which we're very grateful, and also from some grants. One of the things which we also believe very important, neuroinflammation, which we're working on very hard, and a whole set of other projects which I haven't got time to go into. So the criteria we have for research are relatively simple. One is going to be a major problem which we can go ahead and produce some really open work, but which is very innovative that people haven't tried before, with key experts. The project's got to have an output which is either for knowledge worldwide, such as with the IUFAR, can help pharma, for example, particularly Servier, who've given me some finance to get started, and also that it's got to be able to be intellectually satisfying about a major problem which is either in society or elsewhere. The final criteria for working with people is that they've got to be good, but also nice to work with. Quite frankly, I haven't got time at my stage of life to work with people that are different from that. One other issue which I think is important, people have forgotten where we come from. Human beings have evolved from primates that descended from trees, and in the space of 1 million years increased their metabolism 3-fold to triple VO2 max from 30 to almost 100 for Lance Armstrong, and at that time also learned to run, and at the same time developed the brain, probably using the same molecular levers. This required massive changes in our physiology and disease susceptibility later on, which is not being taken into account from. And the massive amount of data which is now coming out in the world can actually be filtered as to what's important about those evolutionary changes. And then there was another evolutionary change 100,000 years ago, when mankind evolved out of Africa, took over all the other environments on the planet, and with single nucleotide polymorphisms or epigenetics, adapted to these other environments, sometimes very hostile. For example, the metabolism of an Inuit is completely different from that of Kenyan, and Inuits have diabetes, due to a single nucleotide polymorphism, which inserts the glucose transporter into skeletal muscle, which goes very well with the hypothesis of evolution to run and then adapting your dietary and physiological capacity to meet these other environments. And those haven't been addressed by the pharmaceutical industry, so we're re-looking at all the massive amount of data coming out to see how we can then logically find new ways forward. And the final approach is that 55% of the world's population don't have access to evidence-based medicine. They use natural products, and we're very interested in why natural products coming from the trees or corals or whatever, therefore have got a major future in front of them, but they need evidence-based medicine to be able to make them work correctly and also to be able to attack modern diseases. So those are our areas. You can contact us, and Spedding Research Solutions at the present moment has produced some 30 publications in its almost 3 years of existence, and we want to continue to be scientifically valid and produce solutions.